Hello, I'm doing a video on how to program a key fob to a 2015 Nissan Sentra, and the tool that I'll be using is this OBDStar, which you can get it from eBay or maybe probably on Amazon, and this is specifically for Nissan cars. And I also have these two fobs. One currently works for the car, and this one doesn't. For instance, when I press on it, it does nothing, no response. But once I use this one, we see the lights flashing. Okay, so in order to do that, we'll be connecting the OBDStar at the OBD2 port. And for Nissan Sentra, the OBD is under the steering wheel. Before we do the programming, we need to retrieve the pin code for the car. And doing that, we go to the function, then immobilizer, Nissan, and finally we'll do the pin code calculator. And we'll be using the 4-digital pin code. And we stay with the BCM number. Hit on enter. Okay. So it's saying that right now the car is on, but it's asking us to switch the ignition off. So we do that. Then hit on the enter. Hit on the enter. And it gave us the code as 5619, and that is what we'll be using to put into the car to be able to program subsequently. So we have 5619. That is for this vehicle. Hit on enter, then hit back, and then now go to the 4-digital pin code. And we're using a smart key system. Hit on enter, and we go to, this is a fob. We pick without the car slot. Take all keys out of the car and press start button. Press enter to continue. Okay, so currently with the working key, we have to take it out of the vehicle. Okay, then hit on enter to continue. So what it is telling us that the switch is turned off, but without a key in the car we cannot turn it on. So we have to bring the key inside and then turn the car ignition on, and then take the key out of the vehicle. So once we're done with that, we hit enter. Then without the car slot, then it says we should take all the keys out. We'll do that. Then now we want to program the smart key, and it's asking us for the pin code. So with the pin code, we have it as 5619. Then hit on enter. This is the input value, so it's asking us to confirm. Okay, so it's saying that there's a failure, and the possible reason as follows: that is, the steering wheel is not in the lock state, the ignition switch is turned off, and then the left front door is open again. And okay, so it's one of these possible reasons. Let's just make sure all our doors are closed. Okay, Then we try again and see how that is going to be. Enter program smart key 56 19. Enter. That's the input value. Enter. It's telling us that we need to put the back of the key that we need to program. So it says here, put the back of the smart key to be programmed on the start button. Then press the start button, wait for security light extinguish, then switch ignition off. If you want to add more keys, repeat procedure 1. Then the third one, it says put the back of the program smart key. Put the back of the program smart key on the start button. Start the car and then complete. Okay, so let's just make sure we understand the whole procedure again. It says the key that has to be programmed, we need to put the back of it against the push button. Then wait for the security light to extinguish, and then we will then switch the ignition off. We do this procedure for the first key, and if we want to add another one, we do the same thing. And then once we are almost done, we put the back of the programmed, that's after programming them all, we put them against the the start button, and then start the car, and then that will complete it. Okay, so we have this, we put it to the back, and while we'll be doing that, we'll be looking at the security light that will appear around this side, and it should be red in color. So we have this, the first one. Now that it's flashing, and once it's complete, we turn it off, and then the second key that has to be programmed, we put that against it also. Once the security light stop flashing, then we turn the ignition, off, and start the car to complete it. Okay, so we turn this off, then the second programmed key, and then turn the car off, and that is complete. So now we have both keys programmed to the car. This is the first one that we had. As you can see, the light is flashing on the dashboard, and that is complete. And then when we did the programming for the first one, the system automatically takes this one out of it. So that is why we had to program it the second time, in the second process. So let's see if that one also works now. There we go, and then that is complete. So now we have both key fobs that are programmed to the car, and this is how to go about programming your key fobs to your car. And you don't need to actually go to the locksmith to do that once you have this particular programming tool for your car. Thanks for watching, and I hope you like this video, and if it is also helpful, please subscribe to my channel, and hopefully whatever videos that I may be coming out with, you'll be able to get notification on that. Thank you very much.